Can't log on.
All right. No BWO this season?
Nope.
That's perfectly fine. Ah.
Of course it is. Pause. Of course it is.
Hey. Shh.
Yeah.
Free record. Oh, Indian giver.
You guys ready? Here we go. All right. Here we are. Season 5. Or 6 or 7. Depending on how you count. We got the normal 8 that you guys are familiar with. And we got some new guys. Zisto.
Hey.
Pack Rat. Dirtman.
Hey. Call me that.
Justify.
Wait, no.
And
I want to go. No.
Keepers and the Gyms is just watching. Maybe he'll join us in another season. We're doing it like season 3. There will be just a randomly generated map that Vintage Beef has thrown together for us. Everyone's gonna spawn somewhere random, and everyone's gonna die by my hand. That's it. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Indeed.
Did I miss anything? Same rules as season 3. There's no monument. There's a gas drop golden blocks or golden ingots.
Ingots.
Yep.
And
There's
no
mods in the
alliances.
comments. Oh yeah, no alliances.
Just want to throw that out there.
No tunneling straight lines.
Yep. Assuming Beef made the map right, there should be a glass wall that prevents you from going too far.
Yeah.
Actually check that though, because I didn't want to look at the whole map. So
we can tunnel to look for caves, right?
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'd be cool to cheat.
Oh, there's gonna be a player sign wherever you spawn at. Should just be like player 1, player 2, player 3. Beef was suggesting last night that maybe everyone should leave those. That way, if you come across a player sign, then you'll be like, hey, someone spawned here. How's everyone feel about that?
Sounds cool.
Sounds good.
I don't mind.
There are actually
Alright.
6 player signs, but there's only 12 players. So if you come across a player sign, that doesn't necessarily mean someone spawned there, but there's a chance. So
Beef
I
also
also-
suggested we should hit F3 periodically, so the people making the maps can track our progress a little easier.
that's a good idea. Whenever you see the mark, maybe on F3. All right then. I'll give everyone the again. We'll see you guys there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right then.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kurt, and welcome to the next season of MindCrack Ultra Hardcore. Okay. I apparently have some server lag here, but we're back on a random seed, and oh man, so much server lag. A random seed, and we're all on our own, no more teams, so this is a lot like Season 3. Of course, the fact that I've made it all the way to the end against Good in Season 3 has absolutely no bearing on this one, so who knows how long I'm going to last. I do have some, not necessarily a strategy, I have some rules for myself, which, if I survive long enough, I will share with you as I continue on, but the way this is working is we've randomly spawned, like I said. This is a 2,000 by 2,000 map. Everywhere somebody spawned, there's these signs. I am apparently player 4. We have to leave the signs just so if somebody comes across them, they know that they're in the vicinity of, where somebody else spawned. So I'm concerned about this server lag, however. I mean, look, as I break this block... Oh, okay, that one seemed to work fine. Alright, I'm just collecting a bunch of wood here, obviously. What is my connection like here? Where am I? I'm okay. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, that's a little bit concerning when I go towards, mobs and stuff. So what I'm going to do is make a... Oh god, so much lag. Yeah, this could be problematic. Make some sticks. I'm going to make a wooden pickaxe, and that's the only wooden thing I'm going to make. This is probably pointless since the sign is over there. Oh wow, yeah, this lag is probably what's going to kill me. I'm just going to say that right from the get-go. We're able to kill anybody we see as soon as possible. And I have to be very careful about that. Right off the bat, I'm going to say I'm a little bit worried about the new guys. I don't want to be running into them because I feel like they're going to be a little on the reckless side since they haven't played yet. Okay, I thought this was a cave. Ooh, there's some... Oh, that's sand. Alright, this water has to go, so... let's pick up sand and get rid of this water. Wow. That is the worst lag I've seen, so... I am, as I've been saying, a bit concerned about that. Alright, let us... do this old move. And one more. Yoink. Alright, so let's start making some stone tools. Stone sword, stone pickaxe, stone shovel perhaps. Collect this coal and start making some torches. My first order of business is to get a full suit of iron armor. I'm going to do my best to avoid getting into any tangles with skeletons until that happens. Skeletons, especially with this lag, are going to be way too unpredictable and hard to fight. You know, 3 shots and you're pretty much dead. Come on! Oh my gosh. This is terrible. I almost feel like just reconnecting. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Well, I don't know what anybody's going to do about this. Well, I guess Good's going to try some things. That's good. Stop. Okay, let me actually... Oh, stopping the server. Okay, hold on to your hats. Gig. Alright guys, we're back, or I think we're back. We had a little bit of problems there getting back up started there. I think we're back. We're going. Okay, I'm following Good's word. So, what I need is one of these guys, one of those guys, one of these guys, and one of those guys. So yeah, let's, well actually let me make 2 of those guys, because I have a feeling I'm going to use a lot of a sword. And then what I'm going to do is screw that thing, because it would just clog up my inventory. But yeah, we had some problems with the lag. I'm glad we sorted that out, because that was actually starting to worry me a little bit. There was a lot more coal down here that I'd like to get. So let me get that, but I forgot where I was, what I was talking about in terms of my strategy. Still a little bit of lag. Not as terrible, I guess, but it's still existent. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I've tapped this area of its coal. So I'm going to get out of here. Pigs over here. I need some food. But yeah, I forgot where I was at with my strategy talk. Like I said, I'm going to try to stay away... What is that, a flower? I'm going to try to stay away from the new guys, just because I feel they would be reckless and willing to go after anybody that they see, regardless of what sort of position they're in. I want to go back to these trees I chopped down to see if any apples dropped. What else was I going to talk about? In terms of strategy, I know I didn't follow my own rules in the last season, which was if you have a bow, don't do melee attacks. That was just wastes. It's just a waste of life, basically. You're going to... What's that? Is that somebody over there? I think that's somebody over there. Crap! Alright, I need to get away from this area as fast as possible, because I saw the silhouette, Scaramouche, you know, and all that other, the way that song goes. But yeah, I saw the silhouette of somebody over there, so with so many people on this server... these trees might have despawned since we restarted the server. Crap. Alright, well, I gotta chop down some more trees, and hopefully I can get some apples. Yeah, it didn't give time for those leaves to decay. Therefore, I'd got no apples. Still talking about the block lag, so I don't know what's going to be happening with this, so I'm just going to keep talking. Oh god, there's a creeper right there. Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, I don't know where he's at in terms of the lag. Oh god. Yeah. How about just staying away from any mob is the way to do things. Whew. Alright, I gotta kill this chicken. Grab his feathers. Let's try to get an apple here. Yeah, I wonder if that person out there was able to see me. You know? It's hard to tell from that distance, but I thought that might have been Doc. Of course, like I said, I really have no idea. Actually, that's a bad idea to do that. Come on. I'm just gonna collect a bunch of wood, and hopefully, any way possible, get hold of an apple. Oh, I got one. See, it's even hard to find out what you have in terms of, you know, things. Alright, I'll just destroy these remaining leaves and then get a move on. Just because I'm kind of close to that person over there. Strategy. No melee attacks. Hello, dogs. Oh, now I gotta stay around this area. Avoid skeletons, just in case. So yeah, I need... Get out of the way. I need, bones for these dogs. That would be nice. Yeah, and I'm just wondering, the way last season ended, with the herd of dogs, if that's just going to be the agreed upon strategy. And it's just going to be an escalation. Oh god, it is! Oh Jesus! Okay, I'm not ready to attack him. No melee attacks. Crap, he's gonna see my, Okay, there he is over there. Oh god, this is horrifying. It was Doc. Keep walking the other way, Doc. Nothing to see here. Oh god, I don't want to die right away. Okay, I think he kept walking. And he did not see my bench. Yeah, well, since Doc came from this direction, I'm going to assume that nobody's in this direction, although these dogs would be nice to keep. Oh man, I had a heart attack right there. Whew. 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 Let me just see if I see any other movement. Oh, hello, okay. This actually might be a good place. I have some food. What time is it? Let me kill these cows to see if I can get just any little bit of... Where is he? Is he on the tree? Get any little bit of armor I can scrounge up. Here he is. Okay, that's not really what I wanted, but thank you. Yeah, these leaves aren't decaying. Alright, I'm assuming he continued on. But I'm going to be very, very cautious. Oh god. How about some leather, cow? You know, it's kind of difficult. I could say, oh, I'll just make a boat and sail away, but with so many people, there might be somebody way over there. But I don't think I want to stick around my sign. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. Let me... Oh, here's some cows. Give me your leather. that I may clothe myself. Let's see, coal. Abandoning these dogs is going to be a hard thing to do, but I think I have to do it just to get away from my spawn area here. There was this little opening down here. Gosh, okay, well, I know if I need dogs, I should come back to my spawn. And if they're gone, that means somebody else tamed them. Alright, let's see what is up with this. Oh, I hear a skeleton. That ain't good. Yeah, there's a skeleton down there somewhere. Okay, well, I'm going to take that back, or not. And I'm going to get out of here. Okay, let's make a boat and head... What is that, north? Which way are the clouds moving? West. Ha! How appropriate. Heading west. Of course, I did leave my workbench back there, and I'm not going back there. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make a second one just in case I break this one. That's not how you make a boat, Kurt. And I'll pick this up just because I don't want people to know that I went to sea. Come on. Oh my god, that's terrible. That is like the worst block lag I've ever heard. I've ever heard or seen or had anything to do with. Woof. Alright, see you later, wolves. I shall return. Alright, going... Well, this is north, apparently, because this is the way the boat's going. Oh, people are already taking damage. Bash, of course. And the stew. And like I said, you don't mess with the skeletons. Do not mess with the skeletons. Instead of doing the honor system, there should be a giant glass wall surrounding this world. So I will know when I reach the end. I'm going to keep my eye on the horizon because apparently you can see players before you can see the land generate. So that is going to be a helpful tactic. But yeah, like I said, I don't have much of a strategy. I have rules. There's the get the armor rule. There's the don't mess with skeletons rule until you have the armor. There's no melee, absolutely no melee, and I don't think I finished my thought on that, is when you get into melee combat, even if you win... Oh, there's the glass. Crap! Even if you win... Alright, where are my coordinates going now? I might be in the middle of an ocean here, guys. Maybe this was a bad idea. Even if you win the melee battle, you're going to take at least like half your life. And, you know, yeah, you beat one guy, but then that means you're totally out of luck for the next encounter you have. So, oh, here's some land. Look for player figures. Nothing. Where's the sun? I still got time, so if this is just a little island, I can deal with it. Okay, here's more substantial land. There's what looks like a cave over there. Oh, this is the corner. This is good and bad. Because... Oh, God. I take damage trying to get on my boat. Because if somebody else is traveling by boat, they're naturally going to run into the corner here. It's down here. Iron, okay. I will take it. If I can take it. Alright, what else we got? Oh, I need more blocks. Let's go out and grab a bunch. Well, let's grab this iron, first of all, before it despawns. Let's go grab a bunch of dirt so I can do something about this. Yeah. Somebody else is traveling. That's kind of cool. They're going to naturally come to the corner as well if they're just following the edge. But I wanted to get away from my spawn just because that gives it away. Even though the wolves would have been nice. This is kind of a nice area to be in. Oh, what is this? Careful now. Oh, watch the fall damage. Alright, well, not much is what this is. You do have a shovel, Kurt. Alright, let's break this boat. I have a feeling that I'm going to have to start digging in here. Yoink. Get this iron, and then I'll probably have to do some tunneling. Tap, tap. Oh, I can't sprint. Okay, I should eat, actually, is something I should also do. And I hear a spider. And an Enderman. Oh, no. This is actually the worst place I could be. But yeah, that must be the end of the episode. Although it's debatable because we had that long period of time where... That's apparently right, though. We had that long period of time where we were out of the game, but it's okay. That was the end of the first episode. Kind of a weird start, but spider's good, Enderman not good. So I, oops, will rejoin you when I figure things out here.